What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice Colts podcast live stream. Uh just letting everybody know right off the bat as we're starting this stream. I do have a really bad cough. Not sure if it is bronchitis or if it's a cold that I'm still trying to find my way out from. But nevertheless, still here, still going to cover this game to the best of my ability. I don't know how I'll feel throughout the rest of it, but nevertheless, it is what it is. Derek sounds like he's getting and feeling better. Well, I mean, I did have a good amount of rest this morning. I did sleep for a good amount of time. I slept all morning. Honestly, guys, I didn't really get out of bed until like a half hour ago, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But yeah, I got food, I got cough drops, I got drinks all around me. So, I think I'll be all right. But nevertheless, guys, before we get started, just want to say again, this stream is powered by BetUS. If you guys are looking for a sports book this year, look no further than BetUS. We are a part of the Roundtable Sports Network. I'm going to show you guys where you can find us every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Roundtable Sports Network brings you NFL divisional debate coverage on a weekly basis from your favorite content creators across YouTube, featuring the AFC East Roundtable live Monday and Wednesday evenings, the AFC South Roundtable live Tuesdays at 7 p.m. EST, the NFC South Roundtable live Tuesdays at 7 p.m. EST, the NFC West Roundtable live Tuesdays at 9 p.m. EST. The AFC West Roundtable live Tuesdays at 9 p.m. EST. The NFC North Roundtable live Wednesdays at 6 p.m. EST. The AFC North Roundtable live Wednesdays at 6 p.m. EST. The NFC East Roundtable live Thursdays at 6 p.m. EST. Roundtable Sports. Real coverage from real fans.
That's right, guys. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with some of your favorite AFC South content creators. And we just talk about anything and everything AFC South, man. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Let me actually pull this up so I can show you guys what it is that I'm referring to. I can present this to you guys. So the AFC South Roundtable, guys, if you guys could do me a favor and please head over to this channel, AFC South Roundtable, and then hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell button. Then you won't miss any time that we go live or have a video come out. Would greatly appreciate that. Also, guys, be sure to subscribe to Roundtable Sports as well. Currently, I am doing a show as well on Thursdays at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I'm doing a show on there for draft coverage. So if you guys want to watch me do some draft coverage stuff over there as well, then please head over and do that. I'm sure Ruben was sick after seeing the Texas last game. Bro, his Twitter feed was funny on that, dude. But I do appreciate everybody being here. Be sure to like the stream. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. We're on the push for 20,000 subscribers, but we need your guys' help. We're only 350 subs away. Going to start taking boxing classes at the beginning of the year. Let's go, man. But so definitely still an interesting game here, guys. Give me just 1 second, guys. Yeah, just give me just 1 second. Yeah, I'm good. Sorry about that, guys. But anyways, yeah, so this is still a game for the Indianapolis Colts where the Colts do have an avenue to make it to the playoffs this year, believe it or not. So obviously we have to still win out. And then we need for the Broncos to lose next week against the Chiefs. Now remember, the Chiefs are yes, the Colts dropped to 9th only because the Bengals have the better record than we do at the moment because they played their game already. So if we win, we move back to the 8th seed. But anyways, yeah, we need the Broncos to lose. They're going to play the Chiefs, but they're going to probably be playing a lot of the Chiefs backups. And then we also need the Bengals to win, and we need the Dolphins to win out too. So that will be an important one as well. Yeah, I know, Downs production. I wish that Richardson was playing today. Apparently he was having back spasms, so whatever the problem is, we just want to make sure he gets healthy. And again, to anyone that is still just tuning in right now, I said it at the beginning of the stream, but for anyone that is still getting in here, I have a bad cough. So far it's been not too terrible this morning. But I may sound different, act a little different. It is what it is. But I do appreciate you guys still hanging in with me as this game goes on. But yeah, I'm doing whatever I can to try to fix the cough and make sure that it's better. So why do I feel like Steichen holds AR out for any reason he can? Yeah, it's a little crazy, man. And I know, guys, that this is not a game that a lot of fans are like super excited for, but this is still it's still a game where it's like we can still attempt to make it to the playoffs, man. We still have a chance. This is still an important thing. R&J, what's up? We still got some juice left. Go Colts. Love it, man. What's up, Derek? I'm here, man. How are we feeling with Flacco today? One step closer. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, it's against the Giants. The Giants have not been a great team this year. Flacco, I don't think, gives us any worse of a chance to win. The big catch for today is going to be running the football. So it's not going to be about Joe Flacco trying to tear the defense apart. You gotta run the football today if you want to win this game. My prediction today, say 24-14 Indianapolis. For the shoe, we still have a chip in a chair. Yeah, we have to hope that Denver loses out to the Chiefs backups. And we have to hope that the Bengals win next week against well, thanks, Charles. Have to win next week against the Steelers or the Dolphins to win out. But they're playing Skylar Thompson, so I don't have any idea whether or not we can trust that. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If Denver loses, we are the 7th seed. If Denver loses and if the Bengals win next week, then yes. No, AR is not playing today. You feeling better today, Derek? Better than I was yesterday and the day before. Right now it's mainly just the cough. Mainly due to the fact that, I got a lot of rest last night, so caught up on some sleep, some good sleep. And and I feel all right outside of the cough, which I'm sure will come out here at some point later on. Been doing pretty good. We need the Bengals to win also. I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you, Shawnee. I don't think that it matters one way or the other on whether or not they win it or not. I mean, I'll be completely honest. So if we win today, then we have about when it's not the same when you can't scream and yell, Derek. LOL. Yeah, I understand that, dude. I understand that. So if the Colts win today, they have a 33% chance to make it. But then obviously you have to rely upon some other things to happen. And then obviously if the Dolphins win out, then we'll get in. Or if the Bengals win, then we get in. So yeah, we got about a 33% chance if we win this game, man. Yeah, Denver has to lose or no dice. Yeah, I would hope so too. Derek, who would you feel comfortable playing in the first round? Well, it sure sounds like if we were to make it, it sure sounds like we're going to play against Buffalo. It's either Buffalo or it's Baltimore. If Baltimore pulls it out at the very end, and I think that's how that worked, but it sounds like, but it sure sounds like, Buffalo would be the team that we would play again. Which, I mean, obviously, we had a chance against them had, Joe Flacco not stunk it up, right? So, plenty of opportunities. It sure sounds like Richardson will be back next week. It sure sounds like it. They said that they didn't think it was going to be something that was going to be very long. Imagine. Ryan, I don't even know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Yeah, I watch ESPN and Fox Sports and other things like that, but like what am I asking? Or what are they asking? That's so stupid. Like you got to tell me what you're trying to say. Cuz I just see you keep saying that what y'all saying is ridiculous, but I don't understand what you're saying about what they're saying is ridiculous. I don't understand. But again, thank you to everybody that is tuning in right now. Shout out to all of you guys. Be sure to like the stream, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I know you ain't talking about me, but I'm trying to figure out what are you saying about the chat that's saying that's so stupid. I'd love to know so I can maybe like chime in a little bit. Get well soon. Just getting over a pesky cough myself. Yeah, dude, I've had this cough since like Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, asking the scenario. Yeah. I mean, people don't oftentimes look it up or maybe don't know which site to look at, but I mean, yeah, that's what I was telling people. I was showing everybody. I literally just did it like 5 minutes ago. So do we lose today and fire everyone? See, that's a great question. Because from what it sounds like, Ian Rappaport tweeted this today and said that he believes that the Colts are going to just run it back next year with everyone. But yeah, it sounds like they're planning to just run it back with everyone and see what we do next year with Anthony Richardson having a full off season to work on his craft. Because remember, this last off season, half of it was just trying to make sure he could throw the football again, right? And you know, this year was just about getting Anthony Richardson acclimated. Well, obviously, in some ways, you know, it's as much as a lot of us fans don't want Ballard here right now. It is what it is. So, yeah, I mean, again, as much as I know the feeling of you guys. I don't want Ballard here anymore. I don't want a couple of these coordinators here anymore. But unfortunately, it sounds like if the Colts don't get where they want to go next year, which is making the playoffs, potentially winning the division, go and you know, putting a staple in the fact that this is a team that is building towards the future, then you just throw it all out, is what it sounds like is going to happen in 2026. That's what it sounds like. Yep, only about 10 more minutes till game time. And again, thank you again to everyone that that is tuning in right now. Still not feeling the greatest. Still got a huge cough. And thankfully it hasn't been too bad on the stream so far. I'm just not gonna like raise my voice and stuff a lot in today's matchup, but I'm sure I will anyways. But yeah. But I do appreciate y'all tuning in and still helping your boy out. And in case you guys want to like know where the draft order stands right now, the Giants are at 2-13, so they have the number 1 overall pick right now. New England is at 3-13, so they're second. Jacksonville has the 3rd overall pick, and the Tennessee Titans have the 4th overall pick. So, huge inclinations about that. If Indianapolis wins this game today, the highest they would jump to is the 16th seed. The 16th seed, yeah. So, right at about can I send a super chat here on YouTube? No, our monetization is not up right now. But when we get it back in the end of January or the beginning of February, then you guys can send super chats that way. I greatly appreciate you guys. What up, CMDSR? How you doing, man? The Jags need a QB in the draft. No, they don't. Ain't no way that they're gonna move on from Lawrence. It's just a thing with YouTube. It's not really something that I'm too worried about right now. Now, remember, to some of you, I will probably be behind, so don't nobody spoil nothing. All right. Oh, I see. So that's only there. Okay. But yep, game's about to start here, guys. I appreciate that, Christopher. Don't worry. Here in a month or a month and a half, you'll be able to help us out. Yeah, Brock Bowers would have been fantastic. Yeah, tell me about it. why you can draft one this year. Get Tyler Warren or Harold Fannin Jr. Those are the two ones right there, baby. Colts will be receiving first. And they will not return this. And the Colts will get the ball to start. Jonathan Taylor last week having one of the best performances of his entire career last year. 28 carries for 220 yards and 3 touchdowns. Look to see if he can replicate that even a little bit in this game against the Giants, who have not been good at stopping the run. It's going to be a pass first here for Flacco, caught by Pittman. That is a gain of 5. It's a simple out route there. Excuse me. Last time Flacco started was against Buffalo in week 10. Colts lost that game 30-20. Flacco had 2 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. It's going to be a run here for Jonathan Taylor, who is able to somehow sneak out 1. Didn't get much. Be 3rd and 3 coming up. Offensive line for the Indianapolis Colts this year has taken a massive amount of different changes, lots of different injuries. Matt Gonsalves in at right tackle again for Braden Smith, who most likely is not going to be returning this year. But the Colts' weapons, Josh Downs being a pivotal one. See how much influence he has in today's game. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the left, Downs on motion. Flacco looking and finds Alec Pierce, and he's brought down at the 43. Huge play there by Alec Pierce. Beautiful throw. Alec Pierce is going to get switched off by the safety and just ends up getting it right over the hand of 27, Jason Pinnock. Great throw and a great catch. It's going to be a play action here. Flacco looking. Flacco is throwing it deep. No one knows where the ball is. It lands in the end zone. Incomplete pass. Flacco just threw that one up, and Pierce had no idea where it was, and neither one of the Giants defenders seemed to know where it was at first either. It's the first incompletion for the Indianapolis Colts today. Taylor in the shotgun with Flacco now. Ball at the 43 of the Giants. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Flacco back to throw. Flacco finds Adonai Mitchell, gets the first down, brought down at the 31. They're actually going to mark him at the 30, so that is a gain of 13 and a first down. Yeah, Adonai Mitchell sits on that route, burns right past number 3, Deonte Banks, the corner. That's where Adonai Mitchell shines. You know, hasn't been able to put it together a lot this year, but he has had a good thing of separation. And if you can get him to separate and you can get him the ball, that's where he shines. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers on the right. It was a missed handle by Flacco and Taylor. I don't know what happened there. Flacco might have gotten the ball late, or Flacco didn't get the handle to him in time. Oh, Flacco turned the wrong way and Taylor just burned right past Flacco. So there was a miscommunication there with Flacco in the exchange, and the Colts only get a yard out of it. 3 receivers to the left, a tight end on the right. Doolin's now going to motion, play action. Flacco just throws it up, and it's intercepted by 21 Felton. Flacco was under pressure, and he just threw it up, and Belton intercepts it. He lobbed it up in hopes that Mo Alley Cox would get there, and Belton just extends full body. It was just not a good throw by Joe Flacco there at all. And the New York Giants will now take over. Real quick, guys, before we go any further, just want to say again that this stream is powered by BetUS. If you're looking for a sports book this season, look no further than BetUS. They have live wagering on all games, guys. If you want to take advantage of some of these live wagers, go ahead and do that now. And they have more than just football. They have basketball, baseball, hockey, golf, NASCAR. Anything that you guys could build a bet on, they have it. So be sure to check out BetUS, guys. And of course, guys, also be sure to remember to use their promo code YouTube150 and get a 150% sign-up bonus up to $2,000 on your first deposit, and then a 125% sign-up bonus on your next 2. Just be sure to use that promo code YouTube150. But of course, guys, always bet responsibly. What is Frosted Flacco's doing there? What up, Mitch? Again, yeah, Joe Flacco just showing why, it's time to put it up, What up, RCA Dome? First interception for Belton this year. Now the Giants offense will come out. Drew Lock will be the quarterback. The Giants have been a QB carousel themselves this year. 3 tight ends set on the left, and he gets brought down immediately by Kwity Paye off the backside. Whoever was guarding Kwity Paye on that play did not get a good block. Two tight end set here again. Lock in the backfield with them, and he falls again, and it's going to be a loss of 2. Zaire Franklin and EJ Speed are going to say a loss of 1. So 2 run plays and negative 2 yards for the Giants to start this drive. Last week, Drew Lock was not playing well. Tracy Jr. in the backfield with Lock right now. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And there's a flag. I'm going to say a false start. So that's going to move them back 2 more yards. All right, it'll be 3rd and 14 now. Wan'Dale Robinson motions out right. Same formation here. Locke gets it off. Tracy gets close to a first down, but they're going to mark him a yard and a half shy. And the Colts defense gets the 3 and out. And then this punter, who's their punter? Number 6, Jamie Gillen with the beautiful long hair. Punt is away. Fair catch called for, and that's Gould at the 36. So good field position again for the Indianapolis Colts. Yeah, they said that he was having back problems, AB. And it later came out that it was spasms and not just back soreness. But yeah, they haven't done a very good job of telling people what's been going on. Hindsight's 2020, but I mean, good Lord, that play where he threw that interception, I mean, literally, could have just thrown the route down. He could have thrown the route out in the flat, but it is kind of funny seeing people hope that the Indianapolis Colts lose today too, because there are a couple other teams that need to be in. So 9:28 left in the first quarter. And they hand it off to Jonathan Taylor, who gets a yard, maybe 2. You got to change it up in this matchup because Anthony Richardson's not out there. So Anthony Richardson's not going to be able to help you in the run game. Got to find out some different things to help get Jonathan Taylor in the open field. So we have pass for Flacco. Flacco looking. Flacco is going to find Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce gets to the 40, gets to the 43 again of the Giants. Great work there by Flacco. Actually rolls up into the pocket. The Giants are going to bring the delayed blitz, and Flacco avoids it. And then the linebacker that was covering where Pierce was bit on the fake, and then Flacco is able to get it right in there. Second catch for Alec Pierce in this game so far. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Jonathan Taylor with a good hole here. Gets a gain. Gets to the 35. That's a gain of 8. Best run of the day so far for Taylor. 1 receiver on each side. 2 tight ends on the right. Flacco under center. Pittman's going to motion in. Taylor gets the first down, being pushed forward, gets to the 31. Gain of 4. Colts in enemy territory again. Just got to hope that they don't have another turnover. 3 receivers to the right, tight end on the left. It's going to be another run for Jonathan Taylor, who breaks the first tackle, gets to the 28-yard line. Sermon will come out now for Jonathan Taylor. 6:30 left in the first quarter. This will be the 9th play for the Colts in Giants territory so far. Sermon back there, Granson on the left, 2 receivers bunched on the right, Pittman out on an island on the left. Adonai Mitchell's going to go. It's going to be a toss to Adonai Mitchell, gets the outside angle and gets pushed out at the 19. That is a first down. Another catch. And good job there by Adonai Mitchell. Pick up that cameraman that he accidentally bumped into. Good work there. Wish we'd do more stuff like that for Anthony Richardson, but whatever. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Flacco going to hand it off to JT here. JT gets to the 14-yard line, so that's a gain of 4. Just chip away at it, Just chip away at it. Get some good yardage on that first down. Take these drives, make them go long. This will be the 8th play of the drive. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Have not seen Josh Downs get involved in the game plan yet. It's going to be another run here for Jonathan Taylor. Gets swiped by the safety, number 27, Jason Pinnock again. Gain of 4 once again for Jonathan Taylor. Pinnock, a great move there. I mean, he read this beautifully. Taylor had a beautiful hole there, but Pinnock makes the great tackle, grabbing both legs and saved what would have been a touchdown had he not made the tackle. 3rd down and 2. Flacco has time. Flacco gets sacked. He's brought down by number 93, Raheem Nunez-Roches. Going up against Mark Lewinsky. They gave Flacco time, just no one's open, and Flacco trying to avoid it and gets sacked for a loss of 4. So the Colts will have to kick a field goal here. And that one is through the uprights. So the Colts take the lead, 3-0. Stuck in the mud. That is what AR has that he doesn't. Yep, 100%. Get a guy in Anthony Richardson that is capable of making plays out of nothing from that. Making sloppy joes today. Can you position a mirror behind you so we can accidentally see the game? That's an interesting one. Try Stream East or MetStreams.com. Those places you can use that'll let you watch the game. But that is a genuinely interesting idea. I might think about that. Was the Flacco interception a bad decision? Blah, blah. Well, I mean, it was a little bit of. I mean, I have to give credit to the DB for making that catch. That is an insane catch that he made. That's very difficult. So, yeah, he got a little lucky with the fact that the DB really did a great play. But it was still a bad throw. Could have thrown it away. Could have thrown it to Doolin in the flat. Would have been fine. Would have been better than trying to hawk it down the field and hope that, Mo Alley-Cox caught it. So, yeah, it was a bad decision coupled with a really good play. Giants get it, and Drew Lock will come back out after the 3-and-out for the Giants on their last drive. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tight end on the right. All starting at the 30. It's going to be another run here. Tracy getting the ball to the 33. It's a gain of 3. Buckner and Speed on the tackle. Again, a season where the Giants, they were 2-3 to start out their season. Certainly wasn't good, but it gave you optimism if they could figure it out. And sure enough, they lost their last 10, looking to not make it 11. Robinson in motion. It'll be another run here for Tracy. Tracy's got a big one. Huge hole on the right side. He's still going and goes out at the 26-yard line. And a huge run by the New York Giants. Just great blocking on the outside, and the tight end gets to the second level, and EJ Speed doesn't get off the block, and Tracy had no one out there. That was a gain of 42. 3 tight end set once again for the Giants. Going to be another run for Tracy. Tracy falls down and will lose 5. Again, it's been when the Colts expect them to run, they're stopping Tracy. But when they didn't expect it, then all of a sudden he's able to blow it past them. Again, these 3 tight end sets, the Colts are knowing what they're doing. So they're just bringing it. So now it's 2nd and 15 at the 32. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be another run here, this time for Singletary. Gets maybe a yard, but Zaire Franklin blows through the tackle or through the block to get the tackle. The NFL's leading tackler this year. Has been up in contention for that every year for the past 3 years. Third and 14. 3 receivers to the left, 1 on the right. Neighbors will motion left or right now. It's going to be a throw, and it's a screen. Neighbors gets past the first tackle, and he gets the touchdown. Unbelievable. It was telegraphed the whole way, and the Colts could not make the stop. It was just a simple out route. It was just a simple screen. Nobody attacked the screen, and then Neighbors just shot through the gap, and then Blackman missed the tackle. And the Giants retake the lead. Oh, was he? Oh, good for you. Not good for me. No, I took one, but I didn't. Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. Told you my cough. Well, like, here's the thing. So like, so Cross and I don't even know who the other corner was out there. It might have been Womack. They both just sat there and let Neighbors catch the ball, and then Nick Cross engages, but Womack doesn't come up, and he goes into the wrong gap, and then he just shoots through the middle, and then nobody else was there to make the tackle. And then, of course, Julian Blackman failed to tackle him. I mean, that was terrible. I mean, that was just such a terrible, terrible thing. Oh, you got 1 minute and 5 seconds left. All right. Colts get the ball now. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's going to be a toss here for JT, and JT maybe gets a yard, and that's it. Giants defense flying to the ball. Might be the last play of this quarter. 2nd down and 9. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Flacco just dumps it over the head of JT. The Giants brought the blitz, and nobody picked him up on the outside. And it'll be 3rd and 9. They're down and 9. 2 receivers to the right. Or 3 to the left, 1 to the right now. Sermon back in the shotgun. Flacco finds Granson in the drag route. Granson, big play, brought down at the 43 again of the Giants and pushed out of bounds. A huge play there, a gain of 26. Granson just on a drag route across the middle, and somebody lost him, and the Colts with another big first down. I don't know what it is about the 43-yard line of the Giants that's so appealing today. But the Colts have been there on 3 straight drives. That is the end of the first quarter. Y'all don't even know what soft is. Yeah, for real. Alonzo, I feel you, dude. That's a great point. Do we see Julian Blackmon? Do we see Julian Blackmon back this year? Here we go. 2 receivers to the right. Tight end on both sides. It's going to be a run here. JT rumbles forward for a gain of 2. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Colts at the 40. Flacco got to dump it to Pittman. Pittman drops it. Very lucky because that could have been a fumble. But what would have been a gain of at least 3 or 4 is now a drop. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tight end on the right. Taylor will motion out. Now back to... And the Colts are going to run this. Taylor gets to the 35, but doesn't get the first down. And what are the Colts going to decide to do here? Are they going to kick the field goal? Why would you do that? And the Colts are going to kick a field goal, a 54-yarder from this point. And Matt Gay's kick stays right, and he misses it. What are we doing? On a 3rd and 8, you decide to run a halfback draw for Jonathan Taylor. You don't get the first down, and then you tell Matt Gay to make a 54-yarder and he misses. What are we doing here? What is this shit? How is this team so bad? Like, and that's the thing too. Like, we want to put so much emphasis on Anthony Richardson and all this other stuff, but when he doesn't play, this team plays just as bad, if not worse. So, like, why do we always use that as an excuse? Giants ball now at the 44. Receiver to the right and left. Wing formation here for Tracy, who gets to the 47. Gain of 3. Tackled by DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart. It's going to be a quick pass here for Neighbors. That's a slant, and he keeps going, and the Colts don't bring him down until he gets to the 34 of Indy. Colts again with their terrible tackling. Play action here for Locke, who's going to go deep, and it's incomplete. Tried to find his wide receiver, number 86, Darius Slayton. And Singletary this time gets maybe 2, brought down at the 32. Two receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Empty backfield here. Locke finds his wide receiver. He's wide open. That's Darius Slayton. Stays up, and it's a touchdown. Another touchdown for the New York Giants. Dude, what? 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 What in the actual hell is happening? What? What is this? What is this? What is this team doing? And now the Giants take a 14-3 lead over the Indianapolis Colts. Slayton and Nick Cross misses the tackle. There's nobody in the middle of the field to tackle him. Oh my gosh. What is this, chat? What are we watching right now? All right, the Indianapolis Colts need to draft a safety in the first round, dude. I can't help but laugh, guys. I honestly can't. I can't help but laugh. Honestly, if this is what it takes to get some change out of this team, then honestly, please. Honestly, I kind of just hope the Colts lose at this point and get blown out. That will not be returned. All right. 11:32 left in the second quarter. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Flacco looking for Pierce, and Pierce caught it. Gain of 8. Two receivers to the left, tight end on both sides. Taylor going to get the rush here. Taylor breaks 2 tackles, gets to nearly the 45 of the Giants. That is a gain of at least 6. Two tight ends set on each side. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Ogletree will come into the backfield now. We play action. Flacco looking for Adonai Mitchell. Mitchell just drops it. He was open and he had a chance to catch it, but he dropped it. That's a very catchable ball, but Adonai Mitchell was more concerned about the hit than about actually catching the football first. Well, would have been a gain of 15. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the right. It's going to be a pass here. Flacco looking deep. Flacco firing. And Alec Pierce. Oh, it's a drop. Alec Pierce had it, but he dropped it. There is a flag on the play. It's going to be pass interference on the Giants. AP had this. It was beautiful. Box out. He just didn't hold on. Oh, hold on to that ball, dude. The pass interference will give the Colts a first down, but the Colts would have been down at the 5 had Alec Pierce just caught it. They're down at the 12 now, though. Two receivers to the right, two tight ends on the left. And just hits JT. JT wasn't even looking for the ball. What is going on? Adonai Mitchell dropped a pass. Alec Pierce dropped a wide open touchdown pass. And then Flacco throws the ball to JT, and JT ain't even looking at it. What are we doing right now? What are we doing? Somebody do something. Two receivers on the right, one to the left, tight end on the left. It's going to be another play action. Flacco's going to get it to Granson. There's a flag, and it's going to come back. Ryan Kelly was blocking down the field. couple players down on the field right now, praying for one of the Giants players that's down. It's raining outside real hard right now, guys. And so shout out to everybody that is watching right now. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. Please like the stream as well. It helps to get out to more people. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but like I have a bad cough. It's been bad for almost a week. And I've been doing pretty good today. I've only had a couple coughs on stream so far. But I've been doing pretty good with it. So appreciate you guys who are normally in here and are expecting me to react a different way. Yeah. Does Joe Flacco hate Josh Downs? Like literally, why is Josh Downs? What's the worst beer you've ever had? Bro, I don't even know. I don't even really drink beer, to be honest with you. That was number 96, Armand Watts. That was being carted off. Prayers up for him. Hope it's nothing too serious. 3rd down and 9. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Flacco almost sacked. Flacco still looking. Flacco looking, and he throws it out of bounds. We don't get the touchdown. They're going to have to kick a field goal here. I mean, you could have thrown it to Pittman earlier. Now the 29-yard field goal attempt here for Matt Gay. And that one is good. It's a 1-score game, but thank you. This team is bad without him, and they can be as bad, or actually they're usually better with AR actually in, which is kind of crazy to think about. 9:26 left in the second quarter. Giants with an 8-point lead over the Indianapolis Colts. That would be kneel down. Again, it's just all been big plays for the New York Giants. It's not even been the fact that the Giants are putting together drives. It's just all been big plays. And just to let you guys know, this is the most points for the Giants in the first half since week 3. Just want to let you guys know that. Another run here for Singletary, who gets a gain of 5. Going to be another run here for Singletary, who breaks the first tackle and gets through the first one and more, and still going. The Giants still pulling him forward. He gets down at the 48. Was initially stopped at the first down marker, but got an additional 8 yards because the Giants just kept pushing him forward. This defense sucks. I mean, as if it already wasn't apparent, this defense sucks. Another good run here and another 5, but looks like there's a flag thrown. Don't know what it's on. Came from the back judge holding on the defense, which, again, is the lamest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. Receiver on each side. 2 tight ends set on the right for the Giants, and they're down to the 41. Play action. Locke going deep. Has Neighbors. Neighbors catches it, and he's down at the 7. Guarded by Kenny Moore. Kenny Moore got burnt. He's lucky that Drew Lock left it short. Kenny Moore never knew where the ball was. Only Neighbors knew where it was. And Neighbors just jumping insanely high. Tracy gets to the 3. That's a gain of 4. There is a flag, though. See what this is. Personal foul, chop, low block. On the tight end there, Daniel Bellinger. Shout out. We got 815 people watching this. Y'all are witnessing the demise of the Indianapolis Colts before your very eyes. So it'll be first down and goal again, but the Giants will have the ball at, what is it, the 22-yard line. So, yeah, a huge blow to that one. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right. It's going to be another run here for Tracy, but he only gets 2. Tackled by Zaire Franklin. Receiver on each side. 2 tight ends set again for the Giants. Play action. Lock. Dumps it, and it's caught by Neighbors. He's down at the 1. Malik Neighbors is just killing whoever is guarding him. Jalen Jones just playing soft on the coverage, and a great catch there by Malik Neighbors. He's down at the 1, 3rd down and goal. Is there a timeout that was called, or are they checking to see if he actually got in? I think they might be checking to see whether or not he had full possession of this. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I'm going to shut my head at the door. Hold on a second. There we go. I put a poll in there for you guys. Make sure to take the poll, all right? Thank you, Cindy. So, yeah, it is 3rd down and goal at the half-yard line. And there's a false start by the Giants. The right guard is going to get hit with it. So it'll be 3rd down and goal now at the 6. But, like, here's the thing. Drew Lock is 6 of 7 for 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, come on, man. Two receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Bellinger motions inward. Lock in the shotgun with Tracy. Lock avoids the sack. Lock just going to throw it, and he is wide open. And that is Wan'Dale Robinson, the 3rd different Giant to score a touchdown in this half. And it has been all New York Giants. I mean, this is bad, dude. This is going to be the game that gets everyone fired. They have to be. They have to be wanting to fire Ballard. That's the only legitimate reason. Drew Lock. Yeah, what a great game, eh? Yo, Zombie Flanders, what's up, dude? Hey, we have almost 1,000 people across YouTube and X right now watching me have a mental breakdown because of this team. I'm loving it, man, because this has to be the game that tells Irsay that everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. Guys, Drew Lock is 7 of 8 for 155 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. Flacco back to pass. Flacco dumps it to JT. Gets a gain of 7. .5:30 left in the second quarter. The receivers to the right, one to the left, or tight end on the left. It's going to be another run for JT, who gets close to the first down marker. Third down and 1. 4:45 left in the second quarter. Colts bunched at the line. JT will get the first down, just barely. What's going on, beautiful people? Honestly, though, guys, are we in the process of saying that we want the Colts to lose this game at this point? Flacco finds Pierce for a gain of 13. That is, I think, the fourth catch for Alec Pierce in this game. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the left. It'll be a screen for Pittman. Pittman finds his way through. Pittman gets to the 32, and that is a first down gain of 14. Flacco under pressure, avoids it, and throws it out of bounds. What's crazy is I think this is the fourth drive for the Indianapolis Colts today. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is the fifth drive. And I'm fairly certain that the Indianapolis Colts have made it into onto the Giants side of the field every single time. I'm fairly certain of it. And we only have 6 points. The receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Flacco hesitates, finds Pittman after a gain of 8. Yeah, this is the fifth time, and we have been in two receivers to the left, one to the right, tight end to the right. Pittman motions, ball at the 25, and the Colts got the Giants to jump. And that'll be a first down. Or no, they're going to say the 2-minute warning. But it has been all Giants so far. Is Josh Downs playing? Yeah, you wouldn't know if he was or not based off of the stats. Thank you. Watch us find a way to pull this out. Why is the weather so great in New York when it's not here? It's stupid. It's BS. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the right. Colts going to run it with JT. JT breaks one tackle, gets brought down at the 13. It's a gain of 12. JT one broken tackle away from getting that touchdown. Ryan Kelly getting up with a limp there. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the left. Kelly will stay in there. Ball at the 14. Flacco. And it's caught by Josh Downs. The first catch of the game for Josh Downs. And someone calls a timeout, I think. Coverage all over him, but a great throw and catch. First timeout call for the Giants here. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tight end on the left, ball at the 6. It's going to be a run for JT, and JT's going to lose a yard. That's Brian Burns, who knew exactly what was coming off of that edge and was able to stop JT. Third down and 3 coming up. 1:14 left in the second quarter. One receiver on each side, tight ends on opposite sides. JT has room. Oh, no, he doesn't. He gets hit right at the line. And the Giants get the stop. Pinnock with the tackle, and he did not get a yard. Yeah, Quentin Nelson didn't get anybody, and there's just too many bodies. And the Colts are going to keep their offense out there for this. Minute 7. The Giants with no timeouts. The Colts have 2. Not like timeouts are an essential feature for them right now. But 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Flacco looking, fires. It's caught by Kylan Granson at the 3 and is a first down. Colts have plenty of time here. Granson just going to settle right into where the zone is, and he's able to get it. Third red zone drive here for the Colts. Only 2 field goals on the first 2. going to be a run here for JT, and JT swallowed up right at the line. And a timeout is going to be called by Indy. Receiver on each side. 2 tight ends set out there as well. It's going to be another run for JT, and JT gets it. That's a touchdown. Now, do the Colts decide to go for 2 here? I'm sure they probably will, because if they don't, well, that's not true. You still have it as a 1-score game. But the Colts do respond. They do get the touchdown, bringing it to within 1 score before halftime. And they will kick the extra point. And that one is up and good. Ryan Kelly is walking off the field. Got his ankle rolled up on. Gotta wonder if it's an ankle or a knee. And that will not be returnable. Gotta wonder if the Giants will just kneel this and take it into halftime with the 8-point lead. And they will kneel it. And that will take it into halftime. The Giants with a 21-13 lead over the Indianapolis Colts. It's crazy that Drew Lock and Flacco have the same numbers, but yet Drew Lock has thrown almost a third of the passes and only has half the completions, but has 3 touchdowns to his name. Trying to bring Cody in here so you guys can hear from him. Who's Kelly's replacement? That would probably be Bortolini, I think, or Pinter. I'm not 100% sure. Well, go take a look at the numbers, huh? Derek, as much as I want this W, I feel guilty for saying I hope they lose out and just blow it up. Kind of am on the same page with you, dude. Sick and tired of this crap, man. Sick and tired of this. I hate that every single time when we need to step up and make things happen, that all of a sudden we just forget how to play football. I mean, honestly. Sure, Joe Flacco, 14 of 22 for 157 yards, but you threw that interception to start the game when you were driving down the field, by the way. That could have been avoided. You might have been able to still get a field goal. You might have been able to, make another play, but you threw that away, right? Jonathan Taylor, he's got 18 carries for 56 yards. I mean, he's only averaging about 3.1 yards a carry. It's not like he's really doing much. Yeah, he got the touchdown at the very end there, but like your overall rushing game has not been good. It's been okay. It's not like it's been doing anything. The New York Giants are running the football for over 5 yards a carry. And that includes just adding the 1 yard loss that Drew Lock had. In actuality, they're averaging about 5.5 yards a carry for the Giants right now. So, like, why can't we be doing that? Why can't we be doing that? And then on top of it all, again, Drew Lock has completed 7 of 8 passes. So almost every other pass he's completed has been for a touchdown. I mean, think about that for a hot second here, guys. I love how y'all want to blame AR for anything. He is not freaking soft. If it was up to him to play, he would be playing. It's this coaching staff that's a joke. Before we go any further, guys, just want to say again, this stream is powered by BetUS. Live bets as it sits right here for the Colts. They were 7-point favorites coming into this game, and now all of a sudden are 2.5-point underdogs for the remainder of this game. So if you guys want to take advantage of some of these odds, go right ahead and do that right now. Also, guys, be sure to use their promo code YouTube150 and you can get a 150% sign-up bonus up to $2,000 on your first deposit, and then a 125% sign-up bonus on your next 2 deposits. But of course, guys, always bet responsibly. But like, you can't win. To go back to this, like, again, you can't win games if you're going to allow the opposing quarterback to be 7 of 8 for 153 yards and 3 touchdowns, not sack him once, not force a turnover, and to allow the opposing team to also have 12 carries for 66 yards and average 5.5 yards carry. That's not going to help you either. So I mean, at the very least, you need to get rid of Gus Bradley. At the very least. Because it just makes no sense why a team who has lost their previous 10 games, and also, by the way, when the Giants scored their second touchdown, they have not scored 14 points in a first half of any game since week 3. And we gave up 21. I'm going to look this up. So the last time that the Giants scored 21 points was their first game in November against the Commanders. They scored 22 in that game. There's only been there's only been 2 other games this year. So there have only been 3 games. There have only been 3 games where the New York Giants have scored 21 or more points this year. And we're one of them. That just goes to show you how bad it is. It is time to get a new defense. And also for the offense too, like, yeah, sure, Alec Pierce has 4 catches for 60 yards. Bro, he dropped a 40-yarder earlier. If he would have just caught that, odds are the Colts probably would have scored a touchdown instead of that 6 or that 3 that they did, and this game might have been even closer. And on that same drive, Adonai Mitchell had a drop. JT wasn't looking at one. And Pittman had a drop earlier in the game. Yeah. So, like, there's been 4 drops today. I mean, again, had there not been any drops, Joe Flacco be 18 and 22 for, probably 200 something, and, we wouldn't be talking about this. Get a load of this guy right here. Fine, then go listen to somebody else, dude. Ain't nobody wants you here anyway. Over here just talking about this game like as if it's not, I'm like not an actual fan of this. Appreciate you, gifted mind frames. Appreciate you. We would be winning with Richardson. We might be, honestly. We wouldn't be in any worse scenario than what we are. It's my beef is less with the offense, which again has not been great in this game so far. But our defense, the fact that we've given up 21 is just sad. It's truly sad. Again, shout out to 884 of you in here right now. Greatly appreciated. Second half about to start underway. Cody's about to hop in here with us, guys. So all right. And as the game is about to go underway, let's bring him in here. Cody's here. Oh my goodness. And the New York Giants just took it to the house on a special teams touchdown to open the second half. Cody, what are you doing to me, man?
Dude, this needs to happen. This has to happen at this point. This is how the best way I put it. It's a big joke and no one's laughing, Derek. It's a big joke and no one's. Well, I guess we're laughing now.
I mean, come on.
And yet we're supposed to buy another year of Chris Ballard and this regime. I mean, give me a freaking break.
Oh, this is so bad. Oh, come on. Cody, so listen, I said just literally a few moments ago. Also, by the way, where are you? Are you watching this game right now, or are you?
At the moment, I was a little bit ago.
Okay. If you ever get your screen to work, just let me know, and then I'll watch it from wherever you're watching it. Just to make sure things line up or not. Because I have it on Mets streams right now. But
okay.
But yeah. I was talking about it 5 minutes ago and said there's only been 2 other times this season that the Giants have scored 21 or more points. And we are one of them today. So we're the third.
You knew we'd do it.
We have given up their second most points this entire season, and they just did it and they almost tied it off of a kick return for a touchdown to open the second half. I mean, this is like, I might actually want to jump from a 20-story building. Please don't do that, dude. Don't do that. We understand your pain and frustration.
Derek, here's the deal. The Colts have now played back-to-back backup quarterbacks, and they made them look like the next coming to Patrick Mahomes. I mean, honestly, that's how they've done it. Like, if this is not, you almost just, I can't even like say it without just laughing because it's so ridiculous. But it's like, if this doesn't get Gus Bradley fired, I don't know what will. Like, honestly.
Yeah, seriously. At the very minimum, gets Gus Bradley fired. It should get Ballard and Gus Bradley fired. And then what the new GM wants to do with Steichen, I honestly don't care. But
sounds bad, but I don't think anybody. Even if it's the quarterback, I'm like whatever at this point. And I never thought it'd be that way. But that's where we're at. The
Colts get the ball now after giving up the first initial score there.
Here's the thing, Derek. The Colts offense has not been bad the last 2 weeks.
No, it hasn't. It's just it hasn't been good today, but it's not been terrible.
It's not the reason you're losing. I mean, it's not a reason you're winning either. It wouldn't be a reason you're winning.
Under center, hands it to JT. He gets a gain of 5. That is a gain of 5. Second down and 5 coming up. I mean, it's been the miscues today for the Colts offense that's been the issue, right?
Isn't it just like a season thing? It's always the miscues in like the goal line or third down situations where you're like, can do it. But it's like this team just doesn't get out of its own way. It's like you take 1 step forward, 3 steps back. That's how this team is.
Here we go. Receiver to the right and left, tight end on both sides. Ball at the 35. Flacco in the shotgun. Flacco's going to throw it, and it's caught by Michael Pittman. What a catch. Him and that looked to be number 3. That is Deonte Banks. A little 50-50 ball action there, but a great throw by Flacco. And he is able to make the 50-50 ball. I'll tell you, this has been one of the more active days today from Michael Pittman that we've seen in a while, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Pierce. Josh Downs hasn't really been much of a feature in this game. Same formation here. Ball's at the 46. Pittman motions inward. I got a lot of guys on the line. JT has a hole and gets brought down to the 41. Man, that looked like that was in the makings of a good run there, but a gain of another 5 for JT.
Hang on, I'm trying to get it up here.
All good. Yeah, it's just been, Cody, we have gotten into Giants territory every single drive for the Indianapolis Colts today. It's just been the fact that we just haven't been able to finish. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right. Down's going to motion again. It's going to be another run for Jonathan Taylor, who gets just through the line, and that's a gain of 6. That is a first down for the Indianapolis Colts. JT with 20 rushes already in this game. Started off a little slow for the Indianapolis Colts running the football, but over these last few drives have really started to put it together a little bit better here. 30 receivers to the left, tight end on the right.
Okay.
Ball at the 35. It's going to be another handoff to JT. JT makes one guy miss, brought down at the 27. That's a gain of 8.
Yeah. Derek, I mean, on a positive note, the Colts have run the ball pretty well the last 2 weeks, over 200 yards by JT a week ago. I'm checking the stats here. He's at 80 right now, so they're starting to get it going a little bit.
Yeah. Like I said, the first couple drives, it wasn't so good. And then JT gets stuffed there at the line. Nothing there.
Right when I said that.
The last couple of drives, it's been a little bit better. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. The Indianapolis Colts need to get another running back in the offseason to help lighten the load for JT. You got to get somebody that's going to be able to take a couple snaps.
Doesn't it just frustrate you that Tyrone Tracy was like, what, a 5th-round pick? And it's like we spent it on a DB that's no longer on the roster. That's infuriating.
Yeah, literally.
That's so frustrating.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right. It's going to be another run for JT. He breaks it, and it's a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor broke through, and another touchdown for Jonathan Taylor.
Yep, he's been your offense today again. Yep. So what's he at now?
Jonathan Taylor, my goodness. Freaking amazing player that he is.
Yeah, it's just,
I'll tell you what, it's been incredible to see like what happens when the offensive line has finally like gotten semi-healthy. You know, Matt Gonsalves being at right tackle for several weeks, and Mark Lewinsky being in now, and like it has helped to just allow this running back to be able to just do what he wants to do.
Yep, JT over 100 yards for the 2nd straight week, 107 yards now. He's averaging 4.5 per carry. That was a big one. Big, what was it, 26-yarder for the touchdown there. So JT has 2 touchdowns on the day. He's been the only Colt that's gotten a touchdown today. Well, Derek, I mean, I know it's against bad teams, but your offense has actually shown life the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's a positive thing, I suppose. And, what I was going to say is call me crazy, man, but Gonsalves, right tackle, starting right tackle next year, you save a lot of money by moving on from Braden Smith. I would be okay with that, honestly.
You might now. You might honestly. That might be a good thing to do to be able to just allow you to do more things with the roster. But then again, like we don't know if Chris Ballard is going to do that, right? Like we haven't seen Chris Ballard be aggressive in free agency, man. Like even I mean, what? Like, I don't even know what we did in 2023 in regards to free agency.
Ebukam and Matt Gay, who can't hit a 50-yard field goal.
Yeah, who can't hit anything past 40 yards. And yeah, Ebukam, who's now injured this year.
Yeah, which, I mean, Ebukam was a good signing for last year.
Yeah, that's a good signing. But yeah, outside of that, obviously this last year, you decided not to do anything. So, I mean, honestly, Cody, you might just be in a situation where you say, we're not re-signing Ryan Kelly. We're not going to re-sign Braden Smith. And honestly, Cody, we might even just decide to not re-sign Julian Blackmon at this point.
Oh, I am 100% out on Julian Blackmon. Dude can't tackle, can't cover. He's been very much
been his worst season by far when it comes to overall just usage, what he's doing, all these other things. Like, I don't know if it's injury. I don't know what his problem is, but man, he has missed a lot of tackles in the open.
They all have this year. Guys that actually have not, I don't feel like have been that bad in the past at missing tackles. They've just missed so many this year. All right.
Let's Giants will not return this one. He faked like he was going to, but
wait, did he?
Oh, Stewart just got destroyed on that last one.
Oh,
that was
the last. Okay,
yeah, that was the last one. It was Stewart got absolutely leveled on that one. So,
man, I tell you what, special teams has not been good for this team this year either.
No, it is not.
The last 2 years, it really hasn't been that great as a whole.
11 minutes left in the third quarter. The Giants still up by a score.
The juggernaut Giants offense.
Yeah. And Grover Stewart is going to tackle Tyrone Tracy for a 4-yard loss. It's sad that they allowed this Giants team to average 5.5 yards per carry in that first half.
Yeah. But nothing they allow surprises me anymore, Derek. All right.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right as well. And it's a low snap. Tyrone Tracy gets maybe 3 before being stuffed down by DeForest Buckner.
Wow.
3 wide receivers with a receiving touchdown in the first half. That's the first time in franchise history that has happened. That's wild.
That is.
How's that never been accomplished before? 3rd and 11. Colts only bringing 4. Drew Lock. He's just going to dump it to the running back, Tracy. And the ball comes out. And it looks like the Giants have it. But they're going to fall on it at the 30. So it was only a gain of 1. So the Colts get the 3 and out. Zaire Franklin came in and knocked it out. Man, that ball went flying out of his hands.
Yeah. Oh. Keep in mind here, this team is losing to a team that's fighting for the number 1 overall draft pick.
Literally.
That tells you anything about the state
This is a Colts team that's supposed to be fighting for the playoffs, and yet we're fighting to even win the game against the team that's fighting to tank. I mean, literally. Gould catches it at the 19. Gould, gets lit up hard and gets brought down to the 25 as a gain of 6.
Oh, man.
The Colts get the ball back with 8:45 left in the third quarter, only down a score. It's so crazy, Cody, because it just feels like the Colts are down by so much more than that, but yet we're only down 1 score.
Well, yeah, and we've seen the way this team has responded this year. You know, like it's just hard to have faith that they're going to do what it takes to win, man. It's just hard because it just feels like there's times where they do just enough to lose this year in those critical moments. But again, this New York team is 2-whatever for a reason. Oh.
I'll just say this. I will say, Cody, that if anything happens, it is time to move on from Gus Bradley. It is 100% time to move on from Gus Bradley. You gave up 21 points you gave up more points in the first half to this Giants team than any team has all year this year. And you allowed Drew Lock to go 7 of 8 for 155 yards and 3 touchdowns. You can't keep allowing these mid quarterbacks, these below average quarterbacks, and these trash offenses to continue to just keep dominating us every other week. I can't keep taking it. I can't do it anymore.
It just looks like so easy, Derek. It looks like you or I could go out there and catch passes on this defense. I mean, it's just no resistance. It's crazy.
Yeah. And
it almost seemed like in that first half, Derek, I'm like, has this team given up? That's how I was honestly thinking on defense. It's like, are they just done? Like, are they just packed it in for the year? I don't know. So that's how it felt in that first half.
That's how it felt for a while there, yeah. Somebody said, what you and I were just saying, one team is fighting for the playoffs and the other one is fighting for the first overall pick. And by looking at it, if you had no idea who was who, you would think the Giants were the ones that were playing for the playoffs right now.
Yep. That's what's so frustrating about this team is they don't have enough.
Christmas, Derek and Cody. That was a good Christmas for me. How about you, man?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Just good time with family. Trying to think. It was nice to just kind of get a break from everything,
Yeah, true that.
For a week or a couple days.
All right. Colts with the ball now. Ryan Kelly is back out there, surprisingly, for how he was dealing with that injury earlier. Going to be play action here. Flacco going to dump it to Pittman. Pittman gets a gain of 8. Gets pushed out of bounds by Belton, who had the interception earlier in the game.
Yeah, it's good to see them actually going to Pittman a little bit more in this game. I feel like they haven't done that a whole lot this year, Derek. He's up to 5 for 54. But yeah, interesting to see Tyler Goodson in there over Trey Sermon.
Trying to find another way to get some more pass catchers out there, I guess. All right, same formation. It's going to be another quick screen to Pittman, and Pittman gets a gain of 4, and that is a first down.
Somehow I got ahead of you again. I don't know how I did that. Okay. Pause it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to
wait
here. I got 7:48 on the game clock for me right now.
Okay, now you're ahead of me. Weird.
I think it's because I don't know what it is, but I refresh my thing every once in a while. All right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Downs will now motion left. It's going to be another pass. Giants bringing pressure. Flacco throws it off his back foot, and Pittman caught it. Wow, what a catch. Whoa. He is brought down at the 32. What a catch by Michael Pittman. Flacco threw that ball earlier in this game, and it was intercepted. Thankfully, the defensive back had no idea where the ball was, and Pittman somehow held on.
Yeah, Shane looked like he wanted a flag there.
Could have been pass interference.
7 catches.
Like we said, this is one of the best games Pittman's had in a while.
7 for 88 for Pittman.
And this one's going to be a run here for JT. JT gets to the 28, gets tackled forward by Burns and Henley. or highly. Gain of 4.
Well, now the Colts offense is starting to come alive here in the last 2 drives.
Oh, yeah. 25th career game today for Jonathan Taylor with over 100 yards rushing.
Nice.
Shows you how great he's been when he has been on the field. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the right now, tight end on the left. Flacco in the shotgun with JT. It's going to be another run for JT. JT gets just shy of a first down. Gain of 5. Oh, JT might be hurt.
Oh, boy.
I saw him punching the ground just now. And he looked like he went down a little bit awkwardly there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a look at that, see if they go back to him and see if he's hurt, but no, he's not. Okay. I think he might have just been mad that he didn't get it.
Thank goodness.
Anyways, looks fine. He's out there still. Receiver on each side, 2 tight ends out there. Granson in motion. It's going to be a toss to JT. JT gets to the outside edge. Did he get the first down? I think he's going to be a half yard shy.
Oh, he's close.
He ran out of bounds, but didn't get the ball across the marker.
It's very
he just
close.
Ran out of bounds and didn't even bother to try to get to the marker.
Whew.
Yeah, he's a half yard shy. He had the outside edge, but he didn't put the ball out and didn't go past the marker.
4th and
now
1.
the Colts are going to go for it. Half a yard shy. It is going to be a run for JT. JT, I don't know if he got it. He's right at the mark. It depends on where they spot him.
It's very close.
Very close. It could be 50-50 either way here.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Depends on where they spot him. They might get the chains out for this one.
Woo.
Hopped over the line to try to get it, but again, didn't really move the ball out at all. That is very close. I mean, it's so close, Cody. It's impossible to tell.
Yeah, I don't whatever happens here, it's not a play call. I like the play call. It's just
and he didn't get it. They spotted him short. They didn't get it. He spotted short of the first down. Now, will Shane Steichen challenge it? I don't know. But just like that, another promising drive for the Colts comes to an end.
I don't even hate that play call, Derek. You give your best player between, right in between. You give them the ball. They got to execute that, man.
Mm-hmm. Got to execute it.
Like typically, it's a high percentage play, Derek. And if you don't have Anthony Richardson, like you got to give it to your second best guy there, like down the short yardage. But yeah, that third down play, Derek, JT's got to have better awareness to get that ball out to the marker. 100%. I mean, Derek, that's his team, right? It's like just poor execution in the moments that matter. And I don't know what's going to happen in this game, Derek, but that's the mistakes this team has made routinely this year, to be frank with you. And you know this. You've watched every single game. And that's what separates the good teams from the average to the bad, is these type of things right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a bummer. But I think you're right, Derek. I think the Colts do need another running back. I definitely would not mind even a day 2 pick. That might be a little rich for some people, but
I'm down with Travion Henderson in the 3rd round.
I'm fine with it, man. I just don't understand because you did it. I feel like Shane had situations where the Eagles did it. So why don't the Colts? I just don't get that. I would rather like run with a couple different running backs that, can routinely, like JT's obviously always going to be the guy. He's going to be the bell cow, but get some other guys in there that can actually take some snaps off of him.
Well, and see, now people on social media are saying the exact same thing here. Like, JT did exactly what he did last year against the Texans. Didn't stick his hand out, didn't get the first down, instead just ran out of bounds without caring. And then it cost them half a yard, and then it just cost them a drive because Jonathan Taylor didn't want to, try to get the extra half yard.
Yeah.
All right, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. There's a false start. They're going to get the wide receiver for a false start on this one.
How much longer we got? Man.
Is 4:32 left in this third quarter.
Man, I knew it was a mistake starting the Colts defense on fantasy. I knew it. They couldn't do a simple thing.
Nah, never.
I made that.
Known that.
I
Drew
should.
Lock play action here. He's just going to dump it to Singletary. And honestly, I'm surprised Singletary did not try to go outside there, but gets a gain of at least 6. Or no, it gets a gain of 9.
Wow.
So that is now 2nd down and 6.
So it was what? 1st and 15 to 2nd and 6.
Yep.
Wow.
It will always be the Achilles heel, Cody, of the Colts defense is the inability to get the running back curl in the middle of the field.
And I mean, Derek,
another run here. Singletary gets absolutely clotheslined by Zaire Franklin, and he loses at least a yard.
Podcast man himself making a tackle. Ugh.
Again, the Indianapolis Colts, one of 4 teams still fighting for that 7th seed in the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah.
3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. They're down an 8.
Just need 1 turnover and I'll be happy from a fantasy perspective.
Get me some fantasy points back.
Oh.
Wandale Robinson gets 9 and it's a first down.
Dude, the middle of the field, like, I don't understand. Like, how can whoever's in the middle, the safeties, the linebackers, how can they all be so god awful? Or maybe it's a scheme. I don't know.
Here's the thing.
All awful.
Cody, earlier when Darius Slayton caught that 2nd touchdown, the high safeties, the safeties were 13 yards back from the line of scrimmage. 13 yards on a 3rd and 8. And they were like, what are they doing?
Nobody knows. They don't even know what they're doing.
They don't know what they're doing.
What the
heck? Locke is keeping it himself. What's he doing? And just throws it out of bounds. And there's a flag. Intentional grounding is about to get called. What was that?
That was
I don't know whether or not that was supposed to be a run or not, or if it was supposed to be a pass, but
no idea.
Drew Lock just, I don't know what that was, but
no clue.
Drew Lock just cost his team 10 yards, or ineligible man downfield. Never mind. I thought it was intentional grounding, but because they threw it as soon as Drew Lock threw it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it'll be 1st and 15 now. 2:30 left in the third quarter. Ball at the 28. That's the 5th penalty on the Giants today. Lock stepping up, fires, finds his tight end in the middle of the field. He's down at the 40. That's a gain of 12.
Dude, it's always the linebackers. They cannot cover you or me. It's unbelievable. And
this man hurts.
Again, I don't know, Derek. Like, do you try it, run it back another year with a different D coordinator and think, like, is it just the scheme is that bad?
Damn, his speed almost killed Zaire Franklin, dude.
They tackle their own players more than they
tackled each other along with it. Zaire got killed. All right, receiver on each side, 2 tight ends on the right. Neighbors gonna motion left now.
I wish we would have got him, man. That would have been so good.
And it's going to be a run, and Singletary is not going to get anywhere. That is a no game. They should have definitely checked out of that.
Yeah.
Because Nick
Cross
was blitzing. It was very obvious. And the Giants would have had a 2-on-1 matchup.
You know what time it is? Middle of the field time. You know it's going to happen. It's 3rd and 3. This is perfect time to play prevent defense, right, Gus? Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Dude, we feel more confident with this defense in these short yardage than we do in 3rd and 10.
True, very true. Oh, I guess unless they run it, which they did.
They do run it, and he is just a yard shy of a first down, and the Giants won't go for it, I don't think, here. I don't think that they're going to go for it. I think they're going to punt this because the offense is staying out there.
Okay, good.
I guess the Giants will do it. Why not, right? Because, neither one of this team certainly isn't fighting for anything.
Yeah, why not?
Other than spoil advocate.
Please spoil.
3 receivers to the right, tight end on the left. 20 seconds left in the 3rd.
Were they just trying to get them off sides?
They do hike it.
No,
they got it off. And Tracy didn't get it. Jalen Jones makes the tackle, and the Colts get the stop. 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and the New York Giants turn it over on downs.
Dang.
2nd straight turnover on downs. If you're wanting some fourth down action today, you guys are getting it today.
There's literally people in the comments saying, "Dang it, I can't believe it. I'm so mad the Giants didn't get it." That's where we're at.
That's where we're at right now. So our fan base and somewhat of us is like saying, hey, we kind of want to lose.
I never thought I'd say that.
It's going to be another run for JT, and he doesn't get anything. If anything, loses half a yard.
Man,
and that's going to end the 3rd quarter.
Derek, I know it would have cost a lot, but I really wanted Brian Burns.
Yeah, Brian Burns ain't been too great this year.
I know. Well, Derek, Drew Lock 11 of 12, 188 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Repeat those stats to me again.
11 of 12, 188 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Well, at least most of that came in the first half,
Yeah, but he hasn't even been sacked today. So this great defensive line that you've invested in literally does nothing again.
Yeah, your defensive line ain't doing nothing. I just want to say again, guys, before we go any further, this stream is powered by BetUS. If you're looking for a sports book this year, look no further than BetUS. As we said before, guys, we got live wagering on all the currently active games. We can even talk about any of the rest of these on this one as well. And then, of course, they have more than just football. They have baseball, basketball, tennis, soccer, boxing, martial arts, anything that you guys can think of for betting. They have it. So be sure to check out BetUS, guys. And, of course, use their promo code YouTube150 for a 125% sign-up bonus up to $2,000 on your first deposit. Then a 125% sign-up bonus on your next 2 deposits. Just be sure to use that promo code YouTube150. But, of course, guys, always bet responsibly. Shout out to the 1,150 people in here across X and YouTube right now.
How many of y'all are just here to watch us suffer or to suffer along?
I heard a lot of people saying that earlier. So
really, that's funny. All right. So offense is not great second down territory here.
Yeah, the Colts already in Giants territory.
Crazy.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's the crazy part is the fact that the Indianapolis Colts offense, not one time today, has not been in Giants territory.
That's crazy.
The fact that we only have 20 is sad to me, to be honest with you. Because remember, that first drive, you were going for, you went for you got an interception. And then you had the interception, and then you had a couple missed field goals, and then you just had the field goals, and then you finally score that touchdown right before the half. It's like, man, why couldn't you have just scored earlier? But whatever. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right, ball at the 42. Flacco back to pass. Flacco is going deep to AP again. Incomplete. 50-50 ball, Deontay Banks. I thought there could have been a DPI there, but they did not call him for one.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad at least they're shooting their shot with AP a couple times this game.
Yeah, AP, again, he had the opportunity to make that catch, just wasn't able to corral it in.
Yeah.
That's the second 50-50 ball that he's had a chance, deep ball that he's had a chance to corral in, but he couldn't do it. So now it'll be 3rd and 11. There is a player down for the Giants right now. Can't tell who that is.
Well, it's the not super favorable Derek for them on 3rd and 11?
Yep.
But where is the ball? Giants 42, so it's still a pretty
42.
long field goal. And I don't trust Matt Gay to make it, so I don't know. Kind of
I don't think that I don't think we're gonna see some good knowledge on that one.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, how's everybody doing today? Derek,
I just want to make another announcement and say, once again, this game just proves the point that, again, Anthony Richardson is not the problem with this team. There's a lot more issues.
If you just, he definitely has his issues. Don't get me wrong. He's got a lot to improve on, but yes, there's a lot of issues with this team. I think it starts at the top, Derek, and goes all the way down.
Yep. And also, I put a poll in the chat as well, and it's gotten over 700 votes now, saying, should the Colts just blow it all up now? And 75% of Colts fans say yes.
Really? That's actually surprising.
Yeah, 75% just saying we should just blow it all up now.
I mean, I understand why they're saying that, but it is surprising that more people aren't like, give it another year of at least a couple people, Like, I don't know if the blowing it up means everybody's gone. Like, you are doing a full, hard rebuild.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised 75% of people are on board for that.
I don't think I'm surprised, honestly.
People are just fed up, you think?
Yeah, we're just fed up with this,
Fed up with being fed the same crap, different day sort of thing. It's like a turd is a turd. I don't care how much you polish it and try to make it look nice. It's still a turd.
Yeah.
I get
it's
that.
Still a 2008 Buick, okay?
Yeah.
Not a Maserati. It's a 2008 Buick. It'll get you from place to place, but, man, it has its issues.
And it might give you a lot of stress along the way.
Yeah, for real. All right, 3rd and 11.
You might have to
receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right. Sermon in the backfield with Flacco. Giants showing blitz.
Oh, boy. Yep. Oh,
darn it, you're ahead of me.
Sorry.
Flacco. Back. Burns hits him as he threw and caught by Downs. No, incomplete. Yes.
I don't know. Did he drop that? Did he not catch that?
I don't know. The Giants are adamant that he dropped it, but it looked like he had it. Flacco did hit him at the spot, but I don't know. That's close.
Still not a great angle. I need to see a better angle of that.
But either way, they said it's incomplete.
Yeah.
And the Colts are going to have to punt. This is the first punt today.
Crazy.
From them.
What in the world? Doesn't seem like it. Man.
Oh, this is like really hardcore. Like, this thing's heavy. It's a stress ball. It's
Oh.
a stress ball for football.
It's all the stress from this season in that ball right now. Honestly.
Oh man.
There's a lot of it.
Oh yeah.
You just at some point you just gotta laugh and be like, it's just a game, man. I just gotta laugh.
Yeah, I have been laughing. Like I can't.
Yeah. It's the only way to prevent
anything
yourself
other
from,
than to laugh.
Yeah. No more Jaguar meltdown videos.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could still do one.
Getting to that point, it's like
I could do that after this game if we lose.
I could do that.
All right, 14:37 left in the fourth quarter.
That was
Giants with the ball.
That was a legendary.
Yeah, that was a legendary video. It's going to be a run here for Tracy, who gets to the 13 before being stopped.
Just always remember so much from that video.
It's legendary. Every time I come by every year for your house for training camp, we just always watch it.
We have to. It's like a tradition. People have their traditions.
We had a 97% chance to make the playoffs that year, and we didn't make it, dude.
If there is anything that has described the Chris Ballard era, it is that game.
All right, play action here. Locke is just going to throw it down. There was nobody open there. Locke gets hit. I think that was Kwity Paye off the edge.
Let's watch that. Good coverage there by Jones. Oh, no, he was open.
Locke just wasn't looking.
Yeah.
If Locke was looking on that play and Neighbors was open, he just didn't look at the right time. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. 3rd and 7. Locke rolling to his right. Locke, just over the hands of his tight end. Or no, that was Slayton, and Womack all over him. So that'll be a 3 and out once again. Slayton was open, just Locke left it just a little too high.
Well, now
on the pressure there.
Now the offenses are sputtering.
Yeah.
They just trade, man. It's weird. This is what bad teams do. Like they just continuously, one unit decides to go to like in a catatonic state, and then the other unit switches them, and they just keep doing that. Feels like that's been a thing.
Fair caught at the 40 or at the 38. Dang, if Gould hadn't fair caught that, he might have had a chance to actually like return that for some decent yardage. Well, the Colts are going to get decent field position regardless here. Now remember, Cody, even if Indianapolis scores the touchdown here, they're going to have to get the 2-point conversion just to tie. So yeah, it's a not favorable situation for Indianapolis right now. Yeah,
you're absolutely right. They got to do two things. Got to score twice, basically.
And that's just to tie it. That's just to tie it. That's not even to win. That's just to tie. So it is. Everyone's just now realizing that Drew Lock was 11-12 before that.
Yeah. Crazy, man. That
shows you just how bad.
That's like a Gardner Minshew week 1 against the Colts back in 2020. He literally was like almost perfect. That's the levels we're at, man.
Yep. Bring T. Higgins to the Colts. I don't know what we need, Cody, but I just know we need a lot.
Oh, where do you begin, man? It's like a list.
Your weapons have failed you time and time again this year. Your quarterback situation's not been good. Your offensive line's been injured most of the year. And your defense just decides which weeks it's going to show up. So,
in which quarters also.
Yeah. 1,235 people watching across YouTube and X right now. Appreciate you guys. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. All that good stuff. We really need your guys' support. We are just over 300 subs away from we're just over 300 subs away from 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. We need your guys' help. So anyone that's watching on X, please come over to YouTube and subscribe over here. And anyone that's watching on YouTube right now that isn't subscribed, please do so.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
Colts have the ball. Yeah, we gotten like 50 new subs today, which is crazy.
Dang. That is cool.
All right. Well, um, 13:45 left in this fourth quarter. The Colts with the ball. 3 receivers to the right, tight end on the left. It's going to be a run for JT. JT gets to the 42 before being brought down, so that's a gain of 3. How many yards is JT at now?
120? Let's see. He is at 118.
All right. Flacco caught by Michael Pittman, and he's brought down at the 44.
He's got to be close to 100 now.
Oh, he has to be. He might have eclipsed it with that catch.
That might have done it. Let me look.
If it is, that'd be the second time Pittman has done that this year.
8 catches, 101.
Yep, so this is the second time this year Pittman has gotten over 100 yards receiving. Flacco has Downs wide open, threw it kind of high, so Downs had to jump to get it, and he wasn't able to make a play in the open field outside of that. That's a gain of 5, though.
Yeah, he felt like he could have got more if he just would have put that down a little bit.
Yep, Downs would have been able to turn and probably make somebody miss.
Man, I just wish Downs was – I wish he could give him the ball about every play, man, at this point.
Yeah, for real.
He's about the only one that consistently makes plays.
28-20, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left, Flacco throwing it deep again and just over the head of Pittman. There is a flag on the play, though. Banks wants offensive pass interference, but it doesn't look like that's what he's going to get.
Yeah,
Pittman did have his hand a little bit on Banks's.
He was holding his arm.
They were holding each other, but it was just a step too far.
Yeah.
But that is going to be the 3rd defensive pass interference called on Banks today. Cody, they've been targeting him a lot for that 50-50 ball today. And they've gotten quite a few flags on him. So the Colts are now at the 20. Here we go. Adonai Mitchell rotates to the right. It's going to be a run for JT. JT gets to about the 15 before being brought down. So that's a gain of 5.
Getting there.
Here's Jonathan Taylor, 31 rushes for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns today.
Good game from him overall. Back-to-back good games from him, honestly.
Yep. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left. It's going to be another run for JT, who gets maybe a yard before being brought down at the 14.
They have run it a lot today with JT.
That is now the 32nd rush for Jonathan Taylor in this game. 32 rushes.
Wow. They're going all in on that today.
AR, first person to high-five JT as he comes off the field. 3rd and 3 coming up. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Downs motions to the right. Flacco looking, fires. It is caught by Alec Pierce in the end zone for a touchdown. 50-50 ball, and Alec Pierce finds the end zone for Flacco's first touchdown today. My goodness.
Welcome back, AP.
Goodness gracious. Alec Pierce having himself a really good game, too. The safety was just a little late getting there, Cody, once again, and Pinnock didn't see where the ball was. Only AP knew where it was, and it was a 50-50 one. And again, AP likes his odds in those situations. So here we go. 2-point conversion. The Indianapolis Colts need this to tie this game up. If they don't get it, then the Giants still maintain a 2-point lead.
Man, I wish they did that more with Pierce because he's with all 6'3". They just throw it up to him, let him go get it like that. I just wish they'd do that more with him, you know? And
100%.
Really him and Pittman. I just feel like they're both big body guys. Why not give it to him more? What a catch, though. Holy cow.
Got to hope that Anthony Richardson can learn to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Make passes like that.
Yeah, he did the head tap.
Oh, yeah. Mossed him on his head.
Good for AP, man.
Yeah, him, AP, and Pittman both having really good games today. It'd be even better for Pierce had he not dropped that touchdown earlier.
Yeah, that one,
yeah.
Oh man, he'd have over 100 by far. He'd be a receiver.
Receivers to the right, one to the left. Granson motions left.
Oh my gosh!
A pass, and it's and JT fumbles it. Oh, they tried to do a toss back, and it looked like JT was going to have it, but JT couldn't bring in the toss.
Is that what this team does? Oh my gosh, dude!
Cody, it looked like it was gonna work.
Wow!
It just was failed execution.
Oh man!
Ugh.
Yeah. Dang, man. I mean, that would have worked if he would have held on to it.
Yep, it just wasn't a great toss back, and it just wasn't a great. It obviously wasn't a good catch either.
Oh man, that would have been a walk-in touchdown too if he would have held on to that. Just a lot of self-inflicted mistakes by this team.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was such a great play call. It just
the execution. The execution has just been rough. All right, how much time we got left here? Let me check.
We got
10:53
left.
Dang, it's pouring out where I'm at.
Still a lot of this quarter left to go.
Oh, man. So down by 2 now. I mean, yeah, Derek, offense has been pretty good today in the totality of it all.
Yeah, and the totality of it. I mean, again, 28 points should have been enough to beat this Giants team. Let's not pretend that, like, the reason why we're losing this game is not simply because of the defense.
And I think, the offense is not the problem. It hasn't been the problem for 2 weeks. And I think this, Derek, is the biggest reason why you're like, Gus, I mean, the defense is the problem right now. And the defense had a couple weeks where they weren't the problem, and then they go back to being the problem. So
and they're the problem against teams that have no business doing what they do to the Indianapolis Colts defense.
It's weird.
That's the point. It's not the fact that we play back. We played some really good defense against some really good offenses. That's not been the problem. The problem has been in the games when we expect you to step up and be the guy, they aren't. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can't even blame Pittman for that. That's just JT.
Catch that, dude. What are you doing?
That's just JT. I mean, heck, it probably would have been better off if he just handed it to him. Just a handoff,
Yeah.
Because it was so close.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Lock in the shotgun with Trace. It's going to be a quick screen to Neighbors. Neighbors gets 6 before being brought out by Cross and Speed.
Man, anytime they do a screen pass, I get nervous.
Yes, because that first quick screen that they did, Nick Cross didn't attack it until it was too late. And whichever the corner that was that also did it, didn't attack at all, and therefore allowed Neighbors to do whatever he wanted with that play.
Well, to your point, Derek, well, I guess we'll do it whenever we have a break here.
Neighbors 5 receptions for 109 yards and a touchdown today. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left, tight end on the left. Giants with a slim lead. Tracy gets brought down after a gain of about 1, maybe 2. The Colts defense trying to hold strong. Again, Cody, the defense has not allowed a touchdown this half.
That's wild. It feels
the
like
special teams did.
The
defense itself has not allowed a touchdown yet this half.
So 28. That's wow.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wandale Robinson motions left. Colts they're only bringing 4, and Robinson catches it right at the line, and that is a first down. Again, Cody, I don't understand why we continue to make Latu and guys like that go out into coverage. It makes absolutely no sense. But, it's all you're doing is just pulling a body away from being able to get to the quarterback. But whatever. First down for the Giants. Just under 9 minutes now left in the fourth. First down and 10.
Oh, my.
You must be ahead of me now. Neighbors breaks 1 tackle, and he's still going, and Neighbors will go all the way for a touchdown. Another touchdown for Malik Neighbors, and this is a 55 or 60-yard touchdown.
Derek,
and my fiance is over here just loving it because she has Malik Neighbors on her fantasy team.
Oh.
And another terrible tackling job for the Indianapolis Colts. And that one just put them behind the 8 ball.
Bad teams find ways to lose, Derek. Every week they do it. What we were saying before this, and I knew this would happen. This is what this defense does. But anyway, Derek, it's almost hysterical how they can hold Josh Allen. They can do that to the Vikings offense. When it comes to backup quarterbacks, they like flip it. It's weird. I don't understand. I legitimately don't understand. Like the guys act like they couldn't tackle my grandma, Derek. Like it's
literally.
It's hilarious. It's just like comical. I don't even know.
Samuel Womack and Kenny Moore both missed, and there was no one there behind it, and Malik Neighbors is just too fast. So what should have been a 6-yard catch turned out to be a 60-yard touchdown. And Malik Neighbors now has 35 fantasy points for anyone that's currently wondering. 35!
Oh, Colts defense now has -3. So that's great. Derek.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, tell me if I'm just overreacting, which I do a lot. But tell me if I'm just overreacting. Is this the worst set of Colts captains we've had in the last decade? I mean, honestly, look at the captains, Derek. They're all bad.
Yeah.
Every single, Kenny Moore's the only one, but he's been terrible today.
And it's just the thing of like, Zaire said it, like tackling isn't it's a mindset. It's not it's not really as much about skill. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that just means you guys are weak mentally. That's what you're telling me.
This whole defense is soft. I'm not even like
Yeah,
I
the
don't even care
defense
anymore.
is soft.
This defense is soft. It starts with. I mean, I think this organization, Derek, it's a soft organization.
This
right
organization
now.
is willing to just let this mediocrity continue.
I mean, fans are. If this continues,
You've given up more points to the New York Giants this year than any team else this year.
Yep.
This is the best game the Giants have had all season, Cody. And this is what the Colts are doing. The Colts are letting it happen.
Derek and Alec Pierce is like, we ain't going away. He just catches this huge pass down the field.
I forgot.
Thank you, I love it. Alec Pierce. I'm just going to say it. I love you, Alec Pierce. I appreciate you trying.
Alec Pierce, man, just the game never goes away when it comes to Alec Pierce, dude. This is the same exact thing from the Jacksonville game back in week 5, where the Indianapolis Colts, they just never run away, and it's because Alec Pierce is somehow open all the time.
I appreciate the effort, man. AP is a guy that a lot of people had question marks. If there's any positive from this crap hole of a season, Alec Pierce, thank you. Thank you.
It looks like another Giants player is down.
Just keep throwing it up to Alec, man. That's the only guy that's, I mean,
literally,
not guy, but he's just been catching it over everybody.
Alec Pierce, now the leading receiver after that catch. 6 catches, 122 yards, and 1 touchdown.
So
now that's 2 players for the Indianapolis Colts over 100 yards today.
And yet they're down by 11.
And Joe Flacco with 300 yards today passing. I mean, look, I'll give credit to Joe Flacco, man. Outside of that one terrible throw that he made in the start of this game, he's been pretty solid. So
the offense has been just fine.
Yeah, it's just been the defense that's just been incapable of doing anything. All right. 8:19 left in the fourth. First down and 10.
Well, all right, go back to AP, man. Give it to Josh Downs. Let him score, man. He needs to get one.
Downs hasn't gotten involved much today. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball at the 21 of the Giants. Flacco back to throw. It's caught by Josh Downs. Downs gets pushed out near the first down line. See where they spot him.
Good. Just give Josh Downs. Oh, there goes Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley is.
Dude, he has over 2,000 yards.
He's so good. Finally went with a team that actually knows how to utilize his talents.
Right.
All right, 7:30 left in the fourth quarter. First down and 10 at the 11. 2 receivers to the right, 2 tight ends on the left. It's going to be play action. Flacco fires, and it's incomplete. He missed Adonai Mitchell. He was wide open in the end zone, and he missed him.
Just a little high there. A.D. Mitchell was open. Yep. You're right.
A.D. Mitchell was open. He missed him, and he was late on the throw, too.
Oh, man.
A.D. Mitchell was mad. He said he knew he was open.
Dang, man. Better than throwing a pick for sure, but, oh, man, he was open.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Be another pass here for Flacco. Flacco looking. He has time and just dumps it to JT. And JT bullies his way to the 8. As a gain of 3.
Field goals aren't going to do it here, Derek. Your defense.
No, they're not. Well, the good thing is you have the ability to kick the field goal and put yourself back within 1 score. But, I mean, yeah, you're going to need more than that.
I wish. It sucks.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. They're down in 7. Flacco back to pass. Flacco had Pierce, and it's caught by Michael Pittman in the end zone. Pittman gets a touchdown.
Hey,
and
these 2 are going.
The Colts are within range again.
These 2 are going off, man.
Michael Pittman and Alec Pierce. Now, you're definitely going to just kick the extra point here because it doesn't make sense to go for 2 in this situation. Matt Gay will come back to kick it, and that one sneaks in, and it is now a 33-35 ball game. Cody, I did not expect 68 points between these two teams today. 68.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Michael Pittman and Alec Pierce both with over 100 yards receiving today. 15 catches between the two for 230 yards and 2 touchdowns. Can't say that Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman aren't doing their jobs today.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Taylor, too, with 32 carries for 125 yards and 2 touchdowns. Offense is getting it done today. Defense, what do you have to say?
Offense is the only reason you're even in this game. Man, I just don't trust the defense. I know either the defense is just going to all of a sudden play really good all of a sudden, or they're just going to let them do it again.
And that one will not be returned.
I just don't even know with this defense.
Yeah, I don't know with this defense either.
Like one drive, they look like the 85 Bears. The next drive, they look like the Detroit Lions in 2008 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so bad, dude.
1958 NFL championship. The Colts beat the Giants in New York. That's crazy. 35-33. Giants with the lead. 6:38 left in the fourth quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Play action. And it's going to be a screen. Lock through, did a Carson Wentz and threw it with his left hand. Woo!
Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness.
Brought back some flashbacks for a second.
Yeah, that had me nervous when I saw that. Oh, my gosh. It was incomplete. It was a running back, a halfback screen there.
Derek, I still am not fathoming allowed 35 points to the freaking Giants.
Yeah. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, tight end to the left. Colts bringing pressure again. Lock. And there's a flag thrown on Jalen Jones. Malik Neighbors was the intended target. They're going to get defensive pass interference on Jones there. Amazingly enough, Cody, I think that's only the second flag on the Colts today. I don't know. That's very close. That could have definitely not been pass interference. But Jalen saying there was a push off there. Whatever. Focus on something else here. First down and 10 for the Giants now at the 36.
Okay.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the left. Wan'Dale Robinson on motion again. Play action once again. Drew Lock finds Wan'Dale, and it bounces off of Wan'Dale's helmet. There was no one near Wan'Dale Robinson, and he fell to the ground, and it hit his helmet. Oh, my goodness. That was just... Yeah, so no one was near him. Julian Blackman was the closest one, and he was like 5 yards away. Oh. And Drew Lock threw it perfectly.
Oh.
Oh, goodness, Wan'Dale.
Wan'Dale.
You were so open, dude.
Dude, we're trying to give you the game.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left. Drew Lock back to pass again. Colts bringing 5. Lock throws it off his back foot, and it's caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. The Colts are saying incomplete, but they're saying that's a first down.
What is Kenny Moore doing in this game? Legitimately.
Kenny Moore is like 3 yards behind.
That's a catch. Our captains suck, dude. Our captains have not done it.
And what a catch by Malik Neighbors. Womack almost jumped that.
Oh.
2nd down and 7. And the Giants are in Colts territory once again. The Colts cannot give up a touchdown here. If they give up a touchdown, it could be game over.
Oh, boy. Do you trust him, Derek?
I don't know.
Be honest with me. Tell me.
I don't trust him.
I knew you didn't.
Shout out to 1,400 people watching right now. Receiver on each side, 2 tight ends on the left. Giants haven't ran the ball much. They will on this one, but he's going to lose a yard. Jalen Carlisle and Zaire Franklin on the tackle.
Well, 5 minutes left, Derek. I thought it was only second down.
Yeah, 5:05 left in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 8.
Okay. Drew Lock on third down, 7 of 8 for 95 yards and 3 touchdowns today, Derek.
Yep. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lock back to pass. Lock has time. Lock looking. He finds Wan'Dale Robinson in the middle of the field, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and finally brought down at the 10-yard line by Zaire Franklin.
Keep Julian Blackmon away from my football team forever.
It was 2-another. Wan'Dale Robinson left completely open in the middle of the field. Julian Blackmon misses another tackle. Kenny Moore doesn't wrap him up. And Zaire Franklin had to be the one to chase him down.
All the guys you paid are doing that. You pay them to miss tackles. That's what you've been doing all year.
Kenny Moore and Julian Blackmon, the king of missed tackles today. First down and goal.
When has Blackmon been good this year? Honestly.
Not really.
He's been terrible. I mean, Nick Cross has been doing circles around him.
A run for Tracy, who gets brought down. No, he's still going. Brought down after a gain of almost 5. Nick Cross had him, but nobody else helped bring him down. Dude, it's the sad fact that how piss poor the tackling has been today. The tackling has been so piss poor.
Yeah. Again, 2 weeks in a row.
Second down and goal at the 5.
All right, here we go.
3 receivers to the right, tight end on the left. Neighbors will motion left now. It's going to be play action, incomplete, intended for Neighbors, but Jalen Jones was all over it. You have 3 minutes left. Again, if you're the Giants, you're most definitely going to probably kick the field goal if you don't get to at least the 1.
Derek, I mean, at this point, throw it to your guy Neighbors. You haven't stopped him all game.
Throw 50-50, yeah. Throw a 50-50 ball.
50-50, screen it to him. You can't stop him. Just get it in his hands. Whew.
3rd down and goal. 3:05.
Here we go.
Here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. Wan'Dale Robinson motions in. It's going to be a pass, play action. Locke has time. Locke's going to step up. Locke has time. Locke is going to just walk in. And it's a touchdown for the New York Giants. And I think that is game.
We deserve this. The Colts deserve it.
I think that's game. Drew Lock with 4 touchdowns on the day.
You just let Drew Lock run in for a touchdown. What are we doing, man?
The New York Giants, who have the number 1 overall pick, just beat you senseless.
Screw it, man. Throw it to Pierce. I don't care anymore. Just let him get 200 yards. I don't care anymore. Whatever.
Well, Cody,
gotta laugh, man.
With this loss today,
out. We're done.
The Colts would move to the 11th pick if the 49ers were to somehow beat the Lions, then we would be the 11th pick. I think we're going to end up being the 12th pick.
Well, Derek, we've successfully allowed 42 points to the worst team in the NFL. So good job. Good job. If the Colts don't fire Gus Bradley, Derek, I think they are going to get fans selling in droves this offseason.
Yep.
Like, nobody wants to go watch that.
You gave up 42 points to the worst team in the league. I mean, think of how stupid that is.
But it's not surprising, unfortunately.
Can't blame this loss on Flacco. No, of course not. I can't even blame the offense. I can't blame the offense. They put up 33 points.
Yeah, the offense did everything in their power to help you win this game. Derek, if you score 33 points and lose, that's not on your offense.
Yeah.
If you score 30 plus, heck, if you even score 20-some plus, a lot of times it's not on your offense. High 20s. Oh, man.
And this is the defense that Gus Bradley and Chris Ballard are so proud of. Get out of here.
Derek, does this change Jim Irsay's mind at all? Jim Irsay is very erratic. Says one thing.
I hope it does. I hope it does.
I hope this is exactly like a Patriots game. Remember that?
Hold on. Watch this. Hold on. Flacco. Back to throw. Flacco throws it high and it's intercepted.
Yep.
The Giants still going. He's still going. Brought down at the 17.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
And the Colts just threw an interception, and that is going to put the Giants up even more, most likely.
You want to know the worst part about it, Derek?
What?
I got to go watch this crap hole of a team next week. In person.
Hey, you got to watch this next week knowing...
I'm going in person.
Oh, are you?
Our family got tickets for Christmas,
and
now we're probably regretting it, but we're going because it's a good family thing. But, I'll just be laughing the whole time. Probably.
I'm laughing, dude. I'm so happy.
Well, can they score 48? They could. They're going to score 50 on us. Let's let them do it. I don't care. Do you think I could get a Fire Ballard sign and not get it taken?
Nah, I don't think you'd be able to. They took people's signs like that before, remember?
I'll wear clown makeup.
Or just bring one of those plastic bags.
I'll wear paper
plastic bags with the eyes cut out. And
hey, should I do it? Should I do it?
Yes, please do.
I'll do it. Although my family probably wouldn't like that too much, but I might do it. My wife will probably tell me not to do it, but All right. Oh boy, are they going to score again, Derek? I don't know.
Who knows?
This was a good time for me to delete Twitter, Derek. This was a good time.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, everybody's saying paper bag it. I want to throw up, dude.
I'm gonna get.
Dude, I feel that, man. I feel that.
I'm gonna bring a sign.
We're still not even at the 2-minute warning yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring a sign, Derek, that looks positive, and then I'll just flip it over in invisible ink or something, and then I'll just reveal it, and it'll be Fire Ballard. I'm done with this.
One receiver to the right, 3 tight ends on the left. And Tracy gets a yard. The Colts are going to call a timeout again. Jesus is king and football is not. Oh, man.
That's what helps me get a good perspective, Derek. It's this doesn't.
Cody, this team has averaged 14 points a game this year, and you gave up 42.
I mean, if this doesn't get him fired, I don't know, Derek.
You need to fire him before you even get on the plane.
Yeah.
Tell him to get his own ride back to Indianapolis.
Leave him in New York, man. Drop him in the sewer where he belongs. Ugh. Terrible.
Clean house. Yeah, clean house.
I don't know how you can sell the fans on anything else, Derek.
Seriously, how can you?
Legitimately, I don't know how you can. Like, nobody's going to come to your games next year. Yeah, I've told you, Derek, and until they fire Ballard, I'm not spending another dime on this team of my own money.
Yeah, honestly.
And that pains me to
put
say
a new culture in there. Put a whole new culture in there.
Derek, the Colts have meant so much to me for so many years. And I know you too. But like legitimately, this is the first time where I don't want to watch. I don't want to support. And I don't want to be like that. But that's just how it's been. And I hate it. I hate it.
Right, because we want to have something to cheer for. And this is just not a team that we want to cheer for.
It's just not a culture I want to be a part of. You know, even Ryan Grigson, how bad that was, at least there was exciting moments and you won something.
Right, because you had a generational quarterback that knew what he was doing and was able to win you games.
For sure. And I'm not saying that Grigson was really any better because he won because of Andrew Luck. He didn't do anything.
Right.
But yeah, it's still
I'm an over the road trucker from Indiana. My workplace is a mile from the Giants stadium. Ballard can ride the 800 miles in my trailer.
Can you drop him off in a cornfield, please? For all of us? Ugh. Well,
Drew Lock, a Drew Lock led team, had 45 points.
Man, you know what we all expected. The great Drew Lock, top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
4 straight year that the Colts have been eliminated from the playoffs.
That is wild to me. And yet,
it's time for a new chapter. It's time for a new chapter with this team.
You were 100% right. Will we get it?
No.
I wish. But I'm not holding out hope. And I hate that, Derek. I want to hold out hope.
Irsay needs to step down, let his daughters handle it. And
if he can't make the choice, if he can't make the tough calls, you gotta get somebody in there that can, man.
Yes, they should. Michigan Wolverines, they need to clean house. Flacco, back to throw, caught by Granson, gets a gain of 12 before finally going out of bounds. Keep throwing your money away, season ticket holders, or give it to someone who really needs it, not these overpaid underachievers. Get Jim Irsay on the phone, Derek. Bro, Jim Irsay ain't got time to listen to me.
He doesn't care.
Much as I would love to.
I don't know if I would, Derek.
I would love to talk with Jim Irsay and be like, hey, here's what we need to do.
Fans are fed up, man.
You down to do a recap after this?
Let's do it.
Caught by Sermon, brought down to the 30.
Through 2 minutes. There's just nothing to say, man.
Yeah. Also, guys, since we don't have really anything to say left on this, let's just say once again, this stream is powered by BetUS, guys. They're one of the only few people that actually shows up on game day for you at any point. So don't worry if the Indianapolis Colts decide not to. BetUS has got you guys. right now, there's no live scores or live wagers at this moment, but they do have all the rest of the games on here. They have basketball, baseball, golf, hockey, any kind of sport that you guys enjoy watching, they have it here. So be sure to check out BetUS, guys, and also make sure to check out their promo code YouTube150. Get a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000, then a 125% sign-up bonus on your next 2 deposits. Just use that promo code YouTube150. But of course, guys, always bet responsibly. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I just can't believe I don't know, man.
There's no words. I mean, there really is no words. Okay, I'm going to create a...
Matt Overton saying, I don't think the Colts prepared for the league's worst team.
Gotta love it, man.
I mean, it's just sad. It's just sad that this team doesn't know how to play complementary football ever. And it's like, how in the world did you not come prepared for this game? How'd you not come prepared to play this game? I don't understand.
I don't either. I don't get it. And Derek, how many years in a row has one of the worst teams in the NFL we've just randomly lost to? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been so bad, dude. It's been so bad. I don't know. I don't know how in the world that these two teams combined for 78 points. But hey, a worse draft pick, that's fine with me. A better draft pick, actually. I'm sorry.
Yeah, worst record, better draft pick. You're right.
Yep. Flacco sacked, loses the football, and the Giants got it. And that is the nail in the coffin. The Giants with the second turnover in a row. Oh, my gosh. Cody, they almost didn't win at home this year. You know that?
Really?
The Giants were 0-8 this year at home. And we just gave them their first home win.
Yep.
Think of that. They hadn't won at home this year, and we did it for them.
Wow. Such a pathetic organization.
Oh, listen, guys, the reason why I'm so happy is because I want this to happen now. I just want this to be the Colts' demise. I want everyone gone. I want everyone gone. This entire team, no one deserves a job on this team. No one.
No.
Except maybe a few of the players. But that's about it.
I hope they drop 50 on us. I'm going to be honest. I hope they do.
They're kneeling it. They're kneeling it.
No, drop 50 on us, please. I need that. I have no patience for anybody from top to bottom with this team, Derek. My patience is gone. Yep. I know it's not just me. I mean, Derek, at this point, it's time to, like, the hard rebuild. The hard rebuild is now.
Yep.
You can't convince me anymore to give it another year. You just can't. This is therapeutic, though.
Yeah, it is. It's good to say things like this.
I can't say it to other people because people get upset with me. So,
you know what? I'm actually almost somewhat glad that it was the Colts that did it to themselves rather than another team, you know?
Yeah.
You know, the Colts did it to themselves, couldn't beat two of the worst teams in football, you know? So
I hope we get embarrassed by the Jaguars too.
I hope so too.
I've never thought those words would come out of my mouth, Derek, but here we are. All righty.
Well, and that's going to be the ball game, guys. The Indianapolis Colts lose to the New York Giants, giving the Giants their first home victory of the season in Week 17. And the Indianapolis Colts fall to the New York Giants 45-33, 78 combined points between these two franchises. I don't really know what else to tell you guys. I mean, this is sad from a lot of different things, but you know, we can't say that we didn't kind of expect that the Colts might have this happen. But anyways, all right. Well, yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Again, shout out to BetUS for powering today's stream. Cody, you got any final words before we go do our recap?
Blow it all up tonight. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fed up. And I know I'm not the only one.
Yep.
There's nothing else. We deserve better than this, Derek. I mean,
yes.
You cannot sell me. And if the Colts try to sell this, we are going to be on them all year. They cannot sell me. Chris Ballard cannot sell me any more snake oil. He just can't. He's been doing it for too long. I'm done.
Yep.
That's all I got to say.
Just get rid of everything. And Zach Kiefer even said it. This one feels as bad as the Week 17 loss in 2021. You got, if anyone's an OG and remembers that, we were talking about it earlier in the stream. How, I went on a rant after that game.
It's going to happen.
Said with their playoff hopes on the line, that is just an inexcusable performance against the league's worst team. So, yep. We're going to talk about it here, guys, here in a little bit. So keep an eye out for that video when it does drop. It should be dropping here in a few hours. But that's going to do it for this one. From Cody and myself, thank you so much for tuning in. And even though they don't appreciate it and don't need it, go Colts.